Hi, and welcome back to another art video. If you're new here, welcome, I'm Loéva. It's a pleasure to have you and I'd love for you to join our little artsy family on this channel. This video has taken me a long time to complete because I've been filming the process of this self-portrait for almost a year. This was definitely my most challenging painting. It took me so many hours and there were many highs and many lows. Just between life and some procrastination, it took a while, but here is the final painting and video I worked so hard to complete, and I really hope you take something out of it. And trust me when I say I took this project very seriously. Many strange reference photos were taken. I remember asking my brother to take photos of me with fig smeared all over my mouth, but I need good reference photos. So, let's do a base. So this is going to be an oil painting. So I always prime MDF board if I'm going to be painting in oil paint. I do usually start with acrylic, especially on MDF board. It just kind of creates a barrier from the wood because wood kind of soaks up the oils from oil paint. I like to dilute the paint with a lot of water and kind of make a wash. It just helps to plot everything, and the underlayer always kind of shows through what I paint on top. The funny thing is, at this point in my art journey, I hadn't really done that many oil paintings. I knew painting on MDF board was a cheap and effective surface to use, and I had sort of figured out how to go about starting a painting. I still approach painting this way by freely putting down a base of acrylic and trying not to feel any pressure or perfectionism. This bit's always really fun, just because there's no pressure, but it's also the most worrying part because it looks so bad to start with. So you start to doubt everything. Like any painting, I felt some nerves, but I really had no idea how much I would actually struggle with this one. I really didn't comprehend how ambitious I was being. That level of detail and covering the entire canvas with elements and trying to depict authentically something that means a lot to me and painting myself accurately in a self-portrait. I had a difficult challenge coming. It looks super messy as always every time I do a base. I mean, that's to be expected. It's just to let me know where everything is so that everything else is easier later on. Okay, so now that I've got a base done, I'm going to block in some colours like the face and maybe some of the leaves. And yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get started. Oh, that stinks. Okay, now that I've got this monstrosity down, I'm going to probably plot some of the features and things like that again because that does not look like me. That'll do. Alright, I have no idea if this is the best way to be doing things, but I've just used a pencil on top of the wet oil paint to just kind of try and sketch out some features and plot where everything is. It still doesn't really look like me. I don't know. I really didn't know what I was doing. But I think a reason I appreciate this piece so much is because of how much I managed to achieve despite feeling so clueless. I learned a lot during this process. And as corny as it sounds, I've grown a lot as a person this year, not only in terms of my art.
You could do a juice cleanse, go no carbs,
Bruh!
pottery.
Shut up! I think this painting represents that a little for me. Of course, these are unintentional attachments that I made, although I do think this is a beautiful part of making art. I did have a rather fleshed out concept I did want to depict though. I was actually revisiting my childhood and remembering the many summers I spent with my family in Sicily in Europe. Figs and fig trees always make me think of Sicily. We would eat fresh figs all the time, and my great uncle even had massive orchards with fig trees as well as grapes to make wine and olives to make oil. I'm happy where I am, but this painting reveals my longing, I suppose, to go back there. I think with COVID stopping us all from travelling and seeing our loved ones, I mean, I know it's really tough for everyone. And of course, this painting represents wanting to go back to childhood. I'm scared of growing up. There are so many times I wish I could just go back to the way things were. So I tried to depict myself like a child, hidden under fig trees, mischievously picking and eating the fruit with it smeared all over my mouth like a child would carelessly eat ice cream. It's a really pure and innocent portrayal for me. Maybe not so innocent though.
Oh, she's stealing! She's stealing!
I think this is around when I started getting really inconsistent with painting this. Okay, so I just worked on it some more, and to be honest, I'm kind of hating it. I look like a raccoon or something. Like, I don't know, the eyes just look really off to me. Okay, so I haven't really been filming the process recently, just because my camera was full with other footage, but I've been working on the leaves. I've actually been having a lot of fun. Yeah, just neatening them up a bit and putting in some details, and it's starting to come together, I think. Between university and just life, I was having a really hard time finding the time and energy to put into this project. And to be honest, I think I was quite harsh and critical on myself for not consistently working. I think I criticized myself of not being a valid artist because I wasn't constantly making art. I took a lot of breaks and focused on other things, my schoolwork, my health, my mental state, getting my first job. Life gets in the way sometimes, and that's okay. When I did try to paint, I was really facing a rough patch, and I was really struggling to depict what I wanted from a photo. It was really frustrating because it was right in front of me, and yet I couldn't get it right. Okay, I'm getting really frustrated at this. I don't know, this shady part of the hand is just messing me up, and I can't figure it out, and it's just... I don't know what I can do to fix it. It just looks completely stupid. Gross! Can you hear that? It's rain and wind outside. This is definitely when I felt the most frustration while painting this. Oh my god, I'm so scared. While looking back, I definitely think I should have just cut myself some slack instead of trying to force myself to make art when I just wasn't feeling it. I could have done some sketching or doodling rather than just grinding through a project I really didn't want to mess up. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh god. Okay, here he comes. Oh my god!
No.
It's in play.
No.
Allez.
Oh!
Ils ont
ouais.
gagné! By now, my first semester of uni was over, and I had a lot more time to do what I wanted. I did manage to do a bit of painting. Getting on with the figs. These make me a bit nervous, but I think they're turning out okay. But to be honest, I got caught up doing other things. Jesus Christ, please shut up! I hated the beginning of my second semester. I wasn't learning what I wanted, I disliked practically all my lessons. It's no surprise that I changed courses, and I'm really thankful that I did. My new degree was harder, but I learnt a lot this semester, from art theory and history to technical art making and processes, and I definitely wouldn't have done any of this had I stayed where I was. I think especially now at the beginning of university is the time to try new things and see what you like. Actually, with anything at any time really. It might take effort and feel uncomfortable, but reaching to do what you love is so much more rewarding than staying still out of uncertainty. I mean, it definitely was for me. Yeah, I haven't worked on this for a long time. Oops. Yeah, life happens, that's fine. But it's been at least a couple months since I've practically touched it. So things are a bit different now, the seasons have changed. The studio got a bit of a makeover. I've just stuck up some of the things that I've done in life drawing classes and things like that. I spilt something on this one though. Oops. But now that we're back, and now that I'm motivated to properly finish this, I'm almost there. Now that I look at it, there's only a few things to kind of finish off. The hands, and obviously finish off the little bird, and of course little details like the branches that I'll need to just tweak. But yeah, we're almost there. Okay, that's a lie. I actually have to meet up with some friends now, so I can't paint. And then I have class all day tomorrow. But I will do it. Eventually. Oops.
One eternity later.
I'm back again. It's been another week. Yeah, once again, just haven't found the time. Yeah, I've been trying to finish this one really long essay and it's pissing me off. I've just been working on that pretty much every day. It just sort of feels never ending. I'm gonna start again because that was trash. And I look tired. I'm just editing the video and I'm going back through that footage and you can just tell I'm having such a rough time. I just want to like pat little me on the head and say like, things will get better, don't worry. Now that I have got a bit of free time, I'm gonna do as much of this as I possibly can right now. I loved this semester of uni. That isn't to say it was not hard. Again, between uni and life, I was really having a rough time and I don't know why I decided to work on the painting now when I was so obviously struggling. But to be honest, I didn't really do much painting. That wasn't really the point for me. It was more just a small escape from the constant essays I had to do before the end of uni. It was my little time to do things for myself. The most nerve-wracking part. Sweet, sweet end of year holidays. This last stretch really was when I felt that excitement to paint again, and of course, small details are probably my favourite part of any painting, but I was so excited to finally put this one aside and know that I completed it and that I overcame all the challenges, like all the other challenges this year.
That is ugly.
I was just so ecstatic. Oula. You have no idea how happy I am. I can't believe I've actually finished it. Wow. Oh my god. I've been focusing on this project for so long. I can't believe it's over and I don't really know what I'm gonna do after this. Yeah, but I'm so happy. I'm gonna let this dry before I do something stupid with it, and then I'll glaze it and I'll probably frame it, because this project, this amount of work, I feel like I have to do it justice and properly frame it. Yay! This bit does scare me. I always have that irrational fear of like, what if it's not dry and it's gonna smudge everything? I've let this dry for like 2 weeks and it's not thick paint, so it should be fine. Oh my god, was that too much? I haven't glazed paintings that often, so I don't really know how much to put on. It's important to step back and appreciate what you've achieved. We've all grown so much since the beginning of this year. And we can move forward knowing we're stronger, more skilled, more compassionate and confident, and we'll keep growing with each challenge and experience we encounter. Isn't that exciting? I, for one, can't wait to see where I'll be next year. I'm going with my dad to go get the painting framed. It's the last step, really. It's very surreal. I can't believe it's... Okay. I can't believe that it's almost finished. Framing this piece really was... I can't even explain it. This was my first time custom framing any painting. It's a nice technique you've got going there. I don't actually hate the gold, but I feel like this one maybe?
Yeah, I've got a better technique.
What's that? And it really was just la crème de la crème, you know, just the icing on the cake. I can't wait to see it finished, and I can't wait to show you as well. Hi, Dad. How is it? Oh, wow, that is so cool. I'm so happy. Thanks, Dad. Wait, can you see my reflection? Yay. Yeah, it looks different from far away. Oh my god, it's finally finished. After a year. God.
Damn right.
Damn right! I hope you liked this video. It was a big one for me, and it really means a lot that you watched until now. I'll see you in the next one, and it might be a bit late by now, but Merry Christmas!
Waiting for a time when you leave my mind, but you never do.
How? What? I can't even read my own handwriting.
Tell me that you feel it.
What? Carelessly. Oh, my handwriting is so bad. This is definitely one of the most ambitious videos I've tried editing. And it's like a year's worth of footage. I need a break.